Good morning, YouTube! Some of my favorite phones have been phones with pure Android experience straight from Google, like the Pixel phones, like the Nexus phones, and some of my favorite Pixel and Nexus devices have been made by LG. LG now has launched an Android One device, a G7 Android One. I can't wait to play with it because I love pure Android. This is pure Android on an LG device. Updates every month straight from Google. Let's open the box. So there's two devices here. I'm gonna make another video about this one. So this is the G7 Android One device. I am so thrilled to get this in my hands finally. The Android One logo on both sides and Google Assistant prominently showing in the front. More Google Assistant features in the back. Ooh. Nice little microfiber there protecting it. And wow, look at that. This thing feels nice. This feels premium. Wow, I did not expect it to feel this good. Again, more Google Assistant prominently featured. And it's got a dedicated button, kind of like how Samsung has the Bixby button, but at least this is for Google Assistant. Even though I've never felt the need for that, because can't you just hold the power button down for that? Wow. This looks great. I'm very, very, very impressed with the quality of this handset, of how this feels. Fingerprint sensor, Android One logo also. This is a great size too. Wow, what a nice phone. Along the top you can see there's a SIM tray and two antenna lines and probably a microphone port right there. Just a single power button on the right, one speaker grill and USB-C port, another microphone, two antenna lines again, and look at that, a headphone jack. How do you like that? Along the left hand side, three buttons, separate up and down volume buttons, and the dedicated Google Assistant button. Wow. Very, very, very solidly impressed with this phone. Okay, let me switch SIM cards quickly. Very nice screen, very nice screen. It goes all the way to the edges along the right and left, and very nearly near the top. Okay, let me get through the setup pretty fast here. Copy your data, setup is new. That is pretty standard. Press the assistant button to use it anytime. Press this button twice for Google Lens. I agree. It'll get it automatically, see? Finish. Adding the finishing touches. Wow. I agree, who knows what I'm agreeing to. Bluetooth low energy, and there. Oh, look at that, an update. Completing setup. Very nice. So immediately feels very soft. This display looks very nice. Wow, that's all there is for apps? It's amazing. That's why I like stock Android. Oh, the battery's only at 32%. So right now it's Android 8.1.0. Let's see, storage. Of 32 gigs, 10 are used. So a third of the storage is already used. What else is in the box? This looks like it's gonna be pretty fast. So apps are updating. The update is being downloaded. Gestures. Only one gesture now. Oh, brightness boost timeout. Monthly security update. High quality hardware means smooth, easy to use software. You get a simply amazing phone experience. That's what I want. It's very little storage compared to what I'm used to. Only 32 gigs. Wow, that is a serious quick start guide. Memory card. Oh yeah, there's that option. It's IP68. Okay, no stickers. Came with that. That's cool. Updated to Android 9. Android version 9. Android Pie. Nice. So I've been using this phone for the last couple of weeks and I've really enjoyed using this phone. It's so nice to use a phone that is stock Android, no bloatware, nice, clean, streamlined user experience. Very, very much like that. Also, it's nice that this is an LG phone. LG makes quality hardware, and this hardware is quality hardware. Everything is quality. The build quality is excellent. This feels like a premium phone. It's very comfortable to hold. The design is really nice. I like the curves. I like the way it looks. I like the way it feels. I was kind of nervous using it, holding it without a case, because I did find it to be quite slippery. In terms of the hardware, I found that across the board, the hardware is great. It's not fantastic, it's not excellent, it's not the top of the heap, but it's great, it's good. The screen is very, very good. Battery life is excellent. Fast charging works really well. I did not find anything in terms of screen, camera, battery life, or even responsiveness, performance, that would be a deal breaker for me. All of those things work very well. Nothing is exceptional, nothing jumps out at you as being phenomenal, but everything is solid. I really like LG's implementation of stock Android on this phone. I also like that it came with very, very few apps installed. No bloatware as such, just a nice, streamlined phone ready to be used. My gripes with this phone are mainly have to do with the price. The price of this phone is fairly expensive. In Canada, I'm seeing between $875 and $900 for retail price. Partly that's because LG isn't selling these phones directly. They're only selling them through the carriers, and the carriers, you know, inflate the retail price of their phones because most people are not paying retail price. So for $900, this is a very, very expensive phone. Comparing this to other stockish Android phones, there's a Pixel 3, which you can get for about that. You can get a OnePlus 6T pretty easily for about that. Both those phones come with a 2018 Snapdragon 845 processor, which is one generation newer than the processor on this. This is a Snapdragon 835 processor. So if you were looking for an Android phone and you wanted stock Android and you had a choice between a Pixel 3 or a OnePlus 6T or this, I would definitely say get one of the other two. However, if you wanted a headphone jack, then this would be the one you should get. Along with the headphone jack, you also get some good LG additions, like a high-end analog converter that supports 32-bit 192 kilohertz audio and DTS-X. And you get some additional camera software features like AI scan, and they're pretty fun AR stickers. Yeah, you do get a Snapdragon 835, but you get a headphone jack. You get overall a very, very well-made phone that's very pleasant to use, works great, and of course you get the benefits of monthly updates for at least a couple of years that you own this phone. So overall, I really like using this phone. Thank you very much to LG for allowing me to test out this phone. I'm very happy to see that LG is making Android One devices, and I hope they continue with that. I hope they have a whole range of high-end to medium-end to low-end Android One devices. So those are my quick impressions of the LG Android One phone. Is this a phone you would get or you're thinking of getting it? How do you think it compares to a Pixel 3 or OnePlus 6T? Okay, thank you for watching.
Is it a birthday cake?
Maybe.
Can you blow the candle up?